The film begins in the middle of a dark forest where a young girl named Anna lives with her guardian Gabe, whom she refers to as her father, who looks after her needs and keeps her in excellent health. The little girl has never left the attic, save for a window that provides a brief sight of the outside world, because Gabe has been keeping her there and has never let her to explore it. Nearly every night, Gabe warns Anna about wildlings, terrifying creatures with sharp teeth, long nails, and a hairy appearance, suggesting that she stay away from them. Despite how frightened Anna is by Gabe's warnings, her curiosity about the outside world keeps growing. When Anna overhears Gabe talking to someone else, her curiosity gets the better of her, and she touches the doorknob, receiving a strong electric shock that causes her to lose consciousness. Gabe claims to be her father and provides for her by giving her only vegetables to eat and forbidding meat. Consciousness later, when she wakes up, Gabe is by her side explaining that the electric trap is meant to keep wildlings out. He reveals that she is the last surviving child on Earth, and it is his duty to protect her. Anna asks about the person Gabe was speaking to, but he diverts the topic and insists they are the only humans left on Anna's birthday. Gabe surprises her with a cake and a hamster as a companion. The little animal becomes Anna's closest friend. However, one day the hamster dies and Gabe explains the concept of death to her, assuring her that the hamster is in a better place now. As Anna grows older, she starts having nightmares of wildlings in the woods foreign as puberty and begins menstruating. Gabe finds bloodstains on her bed. Worried, he administers leuprolide, a medication that slows her growth and worsens her health over time, disguising it as a treatment for her illness. This medication continues for years and Anna starts feeling pain and uneasiness because of it. Unable to bear it anymore, she requests Gabe to end her misery by sending her to a better place like her hamster. Hearing this, Gabe becomes overwhelmed with guilt as he has been troubling the little girl right since her birth, so he brings out a gun and ends himself. The scene that follows. When Anna awakens at a hospital, she is startled to see new persons there. Panicked, she flees her room and finds herself on the rooftop, where she first feels the warmth of the sun. However, some officers drag her back to the hospital and restrain her to a bed. Sheriff Ellen calms her down and discovers who she really is. Instead of placing Anna in a foster home, the sheriff decides to take her to her own house, where she lives with her brother Ray. The sheriff agrees to look after her while they wait for the DNA tests to determine her identity and whether Gabe is her biological father. The doctor reveals that Anna has been given an overdose of leuprolide, a medication that delays maturity and inhibits growth. Along with Ray, Anna attends the same school, where she encounters girls her age for the first time out of curiosity. Anna enjoys the freedoms to explore nature and spend time outdoors. One day, on her way home from school, she spots a deer and chases it. Luckily, just as Anna is about to fall into a hunter's trap, a strange man in a wolf-skin outfit blocks her path. He is learning more about the Northern Lights and the wildlings under Ellen's care. The following day, eager to learn more about rabid predators, while Anna visits the library and reads through a book, she observes black markings on her fingernails. Later, while Anna is in the shower at night, she discovers the marks. One evening, Anna and Ray spend time together on the rooftop as Ray tries to help her with a school assignment. Ellen then reveals the results of the DNA test, showing that Gabe is not her biological father. This revelation leaves Anna speechless because the concept of the family is still foreign to her. As they lay in bed, the topic of the Northern Lights comes up. Anna notices flickering lights in the distance, which turn out to be a party at Jen's house. She mentions that Jen is a friend and they both decide to go. This is the first time she's going to a big gathering. However, after having a drink, Anna begins to feel disoriented while at the party. Lawrence, their classmate, notices Ray and Anna having a brief romantic moment. Unfortunately, their kiss is cut short when Anna's mouth starts bleeding. She rushes to the bathroom and finds that she is losing some of her teeth. Panicked, she flees through a window and runs through a forest when she is suddenly attacked from behind by what appears to be a wildling. When Anna resists and bites back, she realizes that it's Lawrence. She attempts to help him up, but it's too late. The poor lad dies from significant blood loss. Alarmed, Anna flees and goes back to Gabe's house to get clarification on her own identity. Solace, she enters her old bedroom in the attic, cleans herself up, and immediately leaves for town. When she gets home, Ellen inquires about her whereabouts, but Anna remains silent. Officer Roger then shows up and reports that Lawrence has vanished. Anna is asked if she knows anything about it, but Ellen dismisses the idea and sends him away. Later, Ellen confronts Anna in an effort to exonerate her, address Anna's distress, and assures Ellen that he will take care of it, but despite his best efforts, Anna remains quiet. Ray then checks her mouth and learns that she's losing her teeth. In a panic, he immediately goes outside to inform Ellen, giving Anna the opportunity to escape. She runs into the woods, the only place she feels safe and calm. To her surprise, she encounters Wolfman again, who offers her food. After noticing her hungry, he then examines her nails and teeth, suspecting she might be a wildling, a group that was supposedly eliminated 16 years ago. The Wolfman also reveals that her mother's body is still present inside the cave. Intrigued by the chance to learn about her mother's identity, Anna follows Wolfman to a nearby cave. Inside, she discovers a skull with a bullet hole in it. Holding it, she gets a vision of Gabe, her supposed father, shooting her mother. It becomes clear that Gabe took part in the purge, but couldn't harm baby Anna, so he brought her along with him. After knowing this, Anna goes straight to the hospital to confront Gabe, but sadly she is unable to do anything as Gabe wakes up and looks at her with pitiful eyes. Meanwhile, Ellen examines the case. When Anna returns home, the foreman discovers a connection between a sketch from her previous room and the file on Lawrence's passing. Desperately looking for protection, but Ella arrests her as soon as she observes her claw-like claws. Ellen then says that the city believes Anna is responsible for the murder because her clothes were discovered close to Lawrence's dead body. Next, despite her protests that she is innocent, Anna is imprisoned. While there, she notices that her teeth are becoming sharper and more reminiscent of the skull she discovered that evening. Gabe visits Anna in her cell and confesses that sparing her life was his biggest mistake. He offers her a syringe and urges her to inject herself for a chance at a better life. But Anna, embracing her identity as a wildling, refuses the suggestion. Gabe becomes upset. He contacts Anna, who persuades him to assist her by offering to drive her to the Northern Lights, the location of her birth, en route. Later, after stopping the car in the midst of the forest due to Ray's concern for Anna's safety, Anna admits that she is a wildling. Ray then starts to follow Anna in the dark. When Anna goes swimming in a local lake, she emerges completely drenched and worried that she might become sick. As Anna takes off her clothes, Ray prepares a bonfire to dry her clothes. Ray is startled when he finds hair growing on her back, but Anna reassures him that he is safe and swears not to hurt him. The next scene shows Anna and Ray fleeing into the woods while being pursued by surge dogs. Unfortunately, the hunters also arrive at the same time and shoot Ray in the shoulder as they struggle to find an escape route. The scene then shifts to Roger and Gabe discussing Anna's escape. After much deliberation, they decide to organize a group of hunters to capture Anna. After pushing Ray into the water and diving in herself to escape capture, Anna asks Ray to run in the opposite direction. After leading the hunters in a different direction, Anna goes directly to the cave where she discovered her mother's remains. Ray then reunites with his sister and informs her that Anna is no longer with him. The first few days of Anna's survival in the forest, she transforms into a wildling, covering her face and body with dirt as camouflage to keep herself hidden from the hunters. One morning, on his daily walk to school, Ray notices Roger filling up gallons of gas and assumes they are preparing to hunt and kill Anna. In the meantime, Ellen arrives in the forest to rescue the troubled teenager. She gets scared seeing the dead bodies lying around, and to make matters worse, Roger holds her at gunpoint and orders her to stay away. Ray quickly calls Ellen and tells her about it. In the forest, Anna manages to kill one of the hunters by knocking him down. As the group gathers around the body, she flees. Anna has now transformed into a complete wildling, and she can hunt people in the blink of an eye. To Anna's dismay, Gabe follows her and tranquilizes her with a sedative while she rushes around looking for refuge. She ultimately finds herself in a familiar cave similar to where she was discovered. Gabe approaches Anna to check her vital signs after the shot weakens her and causes her to fall to the ground. He conducts a C-section to deliver the baby while thinking about Anna's mother, but Anna regains her strength and bites Gabe in the neck, killing him. After this, she lets out an enraged yell before losing consciousness once more and collapsing to the ground. The following day, while looking for Anna, Anna discovers Wolfman bandaging her wounds. She is seen by Ellen and Ray from a distance, and they decide to let her go away. In the film Into the Wilderness, both of them agree that letting her go will be best for her. Eventually, Anna achieves her ultimate goal of seeing the northern lights while holding her newborn child and feeling content with her life. The film ends with Anna hearing the call of a wildling in the distance, indicating that their kind is still alive.